welcome back to Just Fashion 101. Today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial and a review, which I haven't done in a while, and I don't know why, but I kind of like lulled a little bit on loving makeup, and then it's kind of resurfaced within the last 1 to 2 months. So I have a couple palettes that I want to do reviews on, and the Naked Urban Decay Heat palette was one of the first ones that I wanted to do. I actually own all of the Urban Decay Naked palettes except the Naked one, the first one, because the colors were really blue toned and I don't really like blue tones on myself. So I wanted to do a tutorial on this. So this is the look that I created with the colors on my eyes. They are all from here, so I wanted to create something fun. I've had this for about, I would say, over a month, so I have been playing around with it, and this look is pretty much the look that I've been wearing non-stop with this palette, so I wanted to recreate it for you guys. Stay tuned and let me know what you think about this makeup tutorial if you want to know how to get this full face. Alright guys, so in the beginning, obviously you want to remove your hair out of your face, so I use these little pins to kind of pin my hair off to the sides. And here is the palette of the night. I wanted to prep my face first, so I used the Milk blurring stick to use as a primer, and then I also used the Urban Decay primer potion as well on my eyes. So the first color that I used to kind of use as a transfer color is the color Sauce. Then I wanted to deepen that crease, and I used the color He Devil, which is one of the middle colors on the palette. Then I mixed the two colors at the end, Fuego and Ashes, to create kind of like a darker outer corner of my eye. Then I used those same colors to further increase the darkness of the crease of the eye as well. Then I used the lighter color chaser on the lid of my eye to kind of create a gradient color. Then I used my fingers to sweep over lumbre and just top that off on the topmost portion of my eyelid. Moving on to the eyeliner, I used the NYX Liquid Matte Eyeliner. I didn't want to create a wing line, so it's just kind of outlining the top lash line, and that's it. I wanted my skin to be really dewy, so I used MAC Face and Body in C4 and Better Skin from Maybelline in the color Natural Beige, and I kind of just dotted both of those all over my face, and I used a beauty blender to just kind of blend it all out. Next, I use my favorite concealer ever. It's the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Ginger, and I use that to conceal my under eyes and also highlight a little bit, and then I went back and used my beauty blender to blend it all out. Once again, dabbing my beauty blender into my Laura Mercier translucent powder, I went over the same areas that I put my concealer on, which now brings us to bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and use the Benefit Hoola bronzer on the hollows of my cheeks and the top of my hairline. Then going back to the Laura Mercier powder with the beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and use the Kardashian trick and just chisel out my cheekbones a little bit more. Now that we have concealer all set, I'm going to go ahead and put on some eyeshadow on the bottom of my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Sauce color to just kind of softly go over it, and then I'm going to go up to He Devil and just kind of work that in a little bit lower, and then only on the outer corners I'm going to use Fuego and Ashes. Now that we're done baking, we go ahead and dust off the translucent powder, and we go ahead and curl our eyelashes. Once our eyelashes are curled, I just kind of leave them, and I go in and do my blush and put on a little bit of highlighter as well, and then add in my mascara to make sure that my eyelashes open up my eyes a little bit more, and as well as my bottom eyelashes. For my lips, I'm using this lip plumper from Too Faced, and then I just use a little bit of brow holder on my eyes. Then after, I go ahead and use the Kylie Cosmetics lip color from her Little Nudes palette, and then just dust over a little bit more of highlighter all over my face. And this is the complete look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions or how you would change this look up. That would be great. Now next is going to be the review on the palette. So I hope you guys liked the tutorial portion of the video. Now I'm going to be talking a little bit about if I like the palette, what I don't like about it, blah blah, all that stuff. So I'll add in some swatches as well, which I'll insert throughout the video while I'm talking about the review. The Naked palette, it's basically the same concept as all the other Naked palettes, same rectangular packaging. It has all your colors right here. It comes with a brush, which I don't usually like, so I got rid of it like immediately. And I also kept the packaging for this video because I knew I wanted to do a video, and I love packaging. I'm just such a sucker for really good packaging. I think Urban Decay really does hit the nail on the head. The packaging is like this. It's really cool. It matches the look of the actual palette, has all of the colors here. Pretty basic considering they do similar things for their other palettes, but this one was really cool because it comes out and then the palette sits in here, and it has like an image of a bunch of makeup brushes, which is pretty cool. The back of the packaging is really awesome, and all of the colors kind of reflect the heat of the palette, which is what it's called. Right off the bat, I love this palette because these are very warm tones. I feel like my skin tone looks really well with warmer colored tones, so immediately when I saw what kind of colors this palette had, I was immediately drawn to it and I knew I wanted to try it out. So I did get it for that very reason. These colors right here, you can kind of see I've been using them a lot more just because they're very wearable colors and I can wear them any day, every day, and I can wear them to work, running errands, anything like that, and I don't feel like they're too much. So I've been using these a lot. Now if I want to spice up a look and make it a little bit darker, I've been using these other dark colors, and they're kind of like a burgundy-ish color, which I also think looks really good on my skin. I'm a sucker for any burgundy, like reddish tones as well. So this palette was, all the matte colors were amazing. I really love them. They're super cool, super awesome. They blend very well. I like the color pigmentation, and I think if you're a medium colored tone and with warmer undertones, this is really going to be a good palette for you. The only downside that I found with this palette, which I actually find across the board for most Urban Decay palettes, are the shimmery colors are not as shimmery as I would like them to be. So there's a total of there's only 4 shimmery colors, but I don't feel like they're that shimmery. Even when you look at this look and I added like lumbre on right here, it doesn't look as shiny. Personally, I would have chosen like a gold color to put in the middle of here from another palette, another brand. I would have put it on there, something that was a little bit more pigmented, but I did want to do the tutorial with just these colors, so I chose lumbre for this right here. I just feel like Urban Decay's palettes, because I've tried some of their single eyeshadows and they're pretty good. They have really good payoff on their pigmentation, especially the shimmery ones as well. For some reason, the Naked palettes always have an issue with the shimmery colors. They are not as nice as you would think so, or as pigmented as you would want them to. And I mean, when I see a shimmery color, like I want it to be really shimmery, because what's the point of putting it on your face if it's not shimmery? Or at least that's what I think. But that was my only problem. But all the matte colors are really beautiful. I would definitely recommend it if you are more of a warmer tone person like I am and you kind of lean towards those tones a little bit more. It is a really big bang for your buck. I think I've hit pan on almost all of my Naked palettes, which is pretty interesting because, I mean, they come with 12 shades each palette, and I think I've hit pan on almost every single one of them on at least 2 to 3 colors. So I do use them a lot. If you use a lot of makeup, eyeshadow like I do, then it is a good palette for you ultimately. I really hope you guys like this type of video with like the tutorial and a review combined into it. Let me know if you guys would like to see more of these. I do have a couple other palettes that I would like to make tutorials for and reviews for, so be patient on those. They will be coming up soon. And let me know if you guys are curious about any other makeup or makeup palette. They don't have to be eyeshadows, but I am super excited to get back into makeup and to do more tutorials. Like always, all my social media is listed down below, along with everything that I used today on my face. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and talk to you later. Toodles! Hi guys, welcome back to Just Fashion 101. Today I wanted to do a quick video on a possible website that you guys might think will be helpful, and like the only reason I want to let you guys know about this is because